All right. They're actually two. They're back to back. We'll watch them. But I thought this was really interesting. Because I love CartNarcs, and seeing CartNarcs on Dr. Phil is pretty fucking hilarious. Like, I had to laugh at this. Oh my goodness. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. We're gonna take a look. All right.
And I'm the founder of the CartNarcs. CartNarcs are an independent organization that tries to get people to just take their cart back to the cart return.
That's not where the carts go, that's the mulch.
When I do see that some lazy bones has left their cart out, I turn on the wand of justice and activate the mouth siren.
That's not where the carts go, that's the middle of the spot.
We've had hundreds of encounters. I've had many threats on my life being a CartNarc. Besides a guy pulling a gun on me, I've had multiple people say they're going to run me over.
Well, it's sort of...
I mean, what are we debating about CartNarcs? And I'm not understanding. You keep saying you want to debate me on CartNarcs. Are you debating the validity of CartNarcs? Like, wait, I'm not understanding.
That's not nice. Sir, that's against the law.
There's definitely an adrenaline rush.
Go yourself.
Oh, you're anti-CartNarc.
How about that?
This is my uniform. I have an equipment vest, which is actually a bulletproof vest. I put my body camera right here. Captures everything that happens so nobody can lie about it afterwards.
It's curbing, sir.
You know that's against the law to videotape somebody.
I have this wand here which lights up. It shows that I'm highly visible.
I threw drink on you,
That's
little
assault.
girl, okay?
And that's
Be a little girl.
And as a feminist, I take offense with that. After I ask them nicely to return their cart, if they still don't do it, I slap on a bumper magnet of shame.
That's right. Bumper magnet of shame.
That's the thing, it's politeness.
That's great. Keep picking them up.
Think about somebody besides yourself.
Our videos get millions and millions of views. This is because I think it's a common pet peeve. Is your disability lazy bonesitis?
And who the
Holly Wars is so based. Yes. If you've ever worked for a grocery store, you understand why CartNarcs is such a valuable resource. Like, people... Like, they seriously fuck up their carts. They do all sorts of fucked up shit. I am a big proponent of theirs because, quite honestly, I think it's really the very, very least thing you can do. I've said it before. I think it's a very good judge of how you are in society as to whether or not you can put your fucking cart back.
are you? Well, lazy bonesitis, how about politis?
People say you're bullying and harassing people. That's simply not true. What I'm doing is I'm not letting them throw a temper tantrum and dissuading me from my mission.
I'm a highly trained special agent with the CartNarcs, and what we do is we narc people out who leave their carts out like this, like big old lazy bones.
To those who say I'm just shaming the public, yes, I am. We are a social creature, and that's how we learn what to do, is by watching examples of how to behave. There is an epidemic of lazy bones in America, and the CartNarcs are here to slide it back.
Wait a minute, ma'am, please stop approaching me. I'm backing away.
Yeah, I don't know, Sen. You want me to forgive you for being anti-narcs? I might have to just, like, knock you down to, like, 10th best mod.
No, come here, because I'm going to teach you.
Uh-oh, pepper spray.
I'm going to teach you.
Ah.
You have pretty quick feet.
Well, yeah, I have to flee quite often. As you saw, pepper spray. I've had a gun pulled on me. I've had people try to hit me with their cars and trucks over just asking them to put their cart back where they know it belongs.
Uh-huh. Well, but you do more than just ask them to put their cart back.
Well, that's correct, because
you shame them.
I'm actually not anti-police, Sen. I'm anti-shitty police.
Correct, and it's only, as you saw in the videos there, it's a bumper magnet. It's not marking, but it is that scarlet letter that says, I don't return my shopping cart like a jerk. And when they do react like what we're seeing in some of these videos, it does highlight how ridiculous they are, how ridiculous their ego is. Is your disability lazy bonesitis? Because I saw...
No, I'm sure, but I like to clarify that, Sen, because a lot of people on the left are just straight up anti any kind of police, and I'm like, that's absolutely fucking ridiculous. Who the hell doesn't want somebody that's going to ensure that our rights are met, even if they're shitty? You know, it's better to have something than nothing. But I do think it needs to be totally revamped, the way that we police. There needs to be drastic changes. What we actually call police in for, I think needs to be changed as well. I don't think they need to appear at every single incident. I don't think there's always a purpose for them to be there. But yeah, absolutely. I do think that there should be major reform. Hey, what's up, Devil Dog? How you doing tonight?
Saw you walk around the store and then
Oh, absolutely. How about that? Go yourself.
delicious McDonald's and delicious
yourself.
I love bang
I
energy
don't
drinks,
care.
but you're throwing it at
I
me.
don't give
Man, let me give you my business card.
I don't know who you think you are.
I'm the CartNarcs,
But
I
don't
told
ever
you.
tell somebody with a disability it's lazy bonesitis.
You got a pretty good throwing arm for someone with a disability.
Throwing arm, it's my back.
I'm gonna use your back to throw. Would you like my business?
Hey, I have degenerative disc disease too, and there are some days I wake up and I feel like I can't walk. And guess what? On those days, I order my groceries to my house, or I order them and pick them up and have somebody put them in my car. What I don't do is walk around the store with my cart and get my groceries and then use my illness or my disability as a fucking excuse not to put my cart back. The least you can possibly do. And by the way, most of these cart corrals are right fucking next to the handicap spots. Are you fucking kidding me?
Card or not?
How about that?
So how-
Why do you harass people?
Not harass.
Agent
I'm
Sebastian.
saving the next person with a real disability who might have
With a real disability?
who might have, like, you know-
Don't ever insult somebody and tell them they don't have a real disability, Sebastian. Yeah, I'm in a hurry to go home to my autistic daughter, who also has a disability.
Yeah, I'm sure you have an autistic daughter.
I'm not trying to steal
And I don't think she wants her mother to be like this. If I had to, you probably could be a better
Well, I
role
don't
model for
think
her, quite
do you have a
frankly.
son? No, Sebastian.
Yes, I am.
You're a piece of
Ma'am, I didn't throw anything at somebody.
Sebastian, you're not inside my body, so don't ever insult nobody.
I doubt many
By
people are
telling
getting
them-
your body anytime soon.
You don't know what people's day is. You don't.
Devil Dog, you actually make a pretty valid point there. If you got rid of the police departments that are run by the mayors and use only the sheriff's department that are elected by the people, then your policing is always managed by the people that elected them. I think that's a fucking great idea. I think that's beautiful. Beautifully said.
You don't know what their life is.
I don't know her day, Dr. Phil, but I do know that I saw her walk out to her truck, climb up in her truck and load her groceries, and then the second she didn't need her shopping cart, it's in the handicap access way, blocking the place that handicapped people need to go.
You say you're a trained agent.
Sure, that adds...
Who trained you?
Me. Hundreds of hours, and that adds to the whole silliness of it because these people flip
And
out over this stuff.
what kind of agent are you?
An agent of the carts, of the CartNarcs.
I'm an agent of the
Somebody
carts, the
curved their
CartNarcs.
cart. You said this is a violation of what?
Public decency. How many times have you pulled into a parking
Well, you
spot?
said it's a violation as though it's a violation of some code.
No, there's no criminal charge. There's no ticket I'm writing anybody. It's just a violation of common courtesy, the same as littering or not picking up after your dog.
So
or...
what you meant is this is rude,
Correct. Yes, sir.
but you were just acting like a cop.
No, sir. I
Or an
want
agent.
An agent. Yeah, I never identify myself as law enforcement because obviously that would be illegal.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.
So that was the first one. I want to show you guys the next one, though. The next one is, now this guy says he was illegally, he says he was illegally detained by the CartNarcs.
CartNarcs here.
Last December, I was out running some errands and I was approached by CartNarcs.
That's curbing, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, with CartNarcs, that's just curbing. It's a violation here. We'd like for you to take the cart back to the corral over that way if you could.
Ooh, Blue Dream is one of my favorites. You know, I would buy Blue Dream more, Devil Dog, but it's the one strain I cannot leave anywhere in my fucking house. My dog, if she smells it, she will eat that shit. She fucking loves Blue Dream. I don't know what it is about that strain. Otherwise, she don't touch my weed. She won't even fucking go near it. She doesn't care anything about it. But the minute I have Blue Dream in my house, my whole fucking bag will be torn up on the floor somewhere. She loves that shit.
Where you going? Sir, we have a maneuver called a pit maneuver. Cart's right here, sir. I'm standing with the cart. It's your cart, sir.
Oh, man, why you do that, bro? Why you put that in back of my cart?
Well, it's your cart, not my cart.
What he did was he put the shopping cart behind my truck, which prevented me from leaving. I felt that this guy was trying to entrap me. I was like, man, come on, dude.
This
I don't have
guy's
time
trying
for
to
this.
entrap
Gives you
me.
the principle, though.
He said the guy's trying to entrap him. Get the fuck out of your truck and put your cart away, you dumb fuck.
Right? But, like, carts can get out and hit people's cars, so that's why.
You know that's against the law to videotape somebody without their permission.
Let's talk about the cart, not about the videotaping,
No,
sir.
it's against the law to video somebody
Sir, what about the
without
cart?
their permission.
What about the
It's
cart?
Not, you don't have not have my permission.
You're
You do not
deflecting.
have my permission.
You're deflecting from the cart. Ah!
I believe this guy, Sebastian, was really trying to antagonize me.
Yeah, with CartNarcs, that's just curbing. It's a violation here.
2 days later, I learned that he had posted a video of me on the internet. You know, I was upset. All this guy is doing is trying to provoke reaction from people for likes. I want to confront Sebastian to let him know it's not good to antagonize people you don't even know. This guy has to be really careful with what he's doing because he's going to meet the wrong person, and this can get real ugly real quick.
You feel like you were victimized by him and shamed on the internet?
Yes, I was.
Well, you were shamed because you didn't put your fucking cart back, you
Agent
jerk.
Sebastian.
Sebastian, it's not good to go around and push people's buttons because you're going to provoke a reaction. You're going to get a reaction. And what you do is you push buttons for no reason.
Well, I would take objection with the no reason. Again, why didn't you just take your cart back?
Parking lot monitors specifically pick up shopping carts. That's their job.
This is the old...
They get paid to do just that.
They do not get paid to do just that. By the way, if anybody has ever worked in a grocery store, they know that, yes, you end up having to pick up those carts, but that's not the intent. You're not supposed to have to pick up those carts. You're supposed to be able to pick them up from the cart corral, and there's a reason for that. Because the tools that they use to pick up those carts allow them to take several at a time, like a whole fucking train of them. If they're running around picking up individual carts, it kind of defeats the purpose of the fucking tools that they have. Shit. Come on. Dr. Phil, you're a fucking dumbass.
Terrible reasoning we hear from these people all the time.
Who's we?
That I hear from these people
Yeah, see, Devil Dog, you know what's up. Fucking sucks.
all the time. Is they pay people to do this. Well, they pay a janitor in that same shopping center to wipe up the toilet. Do you go in there and pee all over because eventually the janitor will come and clean up after you, or do you pick up after yourself and do what's asked of you and what you, quite frankly, you're supposed to be doing?
It's not like it's trash. You're not throwing something on the ground.
I'm not talking about trash. I'm talking about blocking spots.
Well, you said it was like littering.
It's similar, yes.
Well, no, it's not similar because littering is a crime.
No,
this isn't a crime. You're equating one thing with another. One's a crime, one's not.
That's an analogy, Dr. Phil, but it's a
It's
similar...
a bad analogy because one's a crime and one's not.
It's
kind of like saying we when it's me.
It's a similar principle of picking up after yourself. Yes, littering is a crime, and I do feel that leaving your shopping cart out should be somewhere in there.
Well, but it isn't.
Not yet. That's why I do what I do.
Why did you put the shopping cart behind my truck?
It's sort of an empathy move where we don't do that anymore. Talking to our lawyer, they think it's kind of a gray area because it goes to show you that when you leave your cart out, it can block someone else, and we see it every day. You pull into a spot and there's a cart sitting there. I got to get out, move the cart. It's to show you what will happen.
Littering and smoking the reefer.
But when you do what you did.
But that's called a form of detaining, right?
It can sort of be.
It is.
Well, look, that's why we don't do it anymore, is it's a gray area. But again, we've never been charged with anything by any law enforcement. We have plenty of evidence of what we do.
Who's we?
I've never been charged. Thank you, Doc. I've never been charged by any municipality in any one of the 50 states, and I travel all over the place because it's not really any kind of crime to ask people to be a better citizen and pick up after themselves.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.
Oh, no. Sen's going to become a CartNarc. What are we going to do about that? How do you guys think we should treat CartNarcs?
All right,
What's up, JJ?
Agent McGraw here.
So this is after Dr. Phil, and this is a response video to Dr. Phil. Watch this shit. This is fucking lovely. God damn, I love the CartNarcs.
All right, Narketeers. Agent McGraw here, who's only going to give positive reinforcement and excuses. Oh no, that's not where the carts goes, ma'am.
I will become the CartNarc.
Hey, you left your cart out like not like a lazy bone. So can I give you $1 to take it back?
No.
What about you? Probably had a good reason. How about $2?
Yeah, $10.
$10? Because I imagine you probably had a good reason to leave it out, right?
I didn't feel like walking over.
You didn't feel like? No, tell me a fake reason. Like I bet you had like foamy syphilis or something, right?
Yeah.
Foamy what? Really? You're just kidding. Well, how about?
She has foamy syphilis. Keep that in mind. You guys looking to date wherever, whatever city that's in. Might want to just make sure you know who you're getting involved with.
So $2 not enough to take your cart back?
No.
How about $10? All right, well, I got to see you do it, ma'am. I don't want you driving off on me.
Well, you gonna give it to me?
Yes, ma'am. On my honor as an agent of the CartNarcs, Agent McGraw, promise you this $10 if you walk that back to the cart return. You said you were just too lazy. I'm saying phony syphilis. Will you do it?
Would I date somebody who habitually does not put the cart back? No. I've gone over shopping cart theory several times, and there's a whole ass reason why I don't trust people that won't put their carts back. And it boils down to this. If you can't do something where there's no reward in it and there's no risk of penalty of law for not doing it, even though it helps, you know, the greater good, I think you're kind of a savage and not really societally a very good person. You probably do a lot of other fucking inconsiderate shit, you know, like throw your trash on the ground and shit like that too. You know, it seems like those things kind of go par for the course.
$10 right here. It is yours. But thank you, ma'am. If you can park it wherever you like, doesn't matter.
Yeah, and Holly wore his nice chime in there. No, because I returned the carts.
See, Narketeers, I told you, and I told that dirty Agent Sebastian on my show, positive reinforcement works. Positive reinforcement, right?
What is worse, being a Republican or not putting the cart back? Sen, I don't know, because there could be some, you know, progressive Republicans out there. I've never met one. Or there could be some Republicans that are just moles in the Republican Party that are actually very progressive. Haven't met one of those either, but, you know, it could happen. But somebody who doesn't put their cart back, I mean, like, objectively, they're kind of a shitty person.
Because what if I come up and yelled at you? You'd probably be mad at me, right?
$10.
All right, I'll give it to you as soon as we go to I'll walk with you, so I'm not going to run away.
You gotta give it to me.
Why don't you don't trust me?
Nope.
Look, he straight up had to give her $10. This is exactly why he shames people instead. Because we go fucking broke trying to do this shit, man. Are you kidding me? This is fucking ridiculous.
Agent McGraw.
You have to give
All right.
it in my hand while I'm
All right. As a sign of faith in you, I will. Now, you said you were just too lazy a minute ago. Why?
How would you feel if you learned that Noam Chomsky didn't put his carts back? Well, Sen, I would feel conflicted, but there are differences I have with Noam Chomsky. You know, you can be a great mind and still be a shitty person societally, you know. But I have a feeling that he's the type, because he's a collectivist, I have a feeling he's the type that understands the value in putting the cart back. I mean, it would be kind of antithetical to his whole philosophy for him not to put the cart back.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. I'll watch it.
I work for money.
You work for money? Well, doesn't everybody?
Not everybody. Everybody don't have to work hard.
Yeah, I wouldn't date Noam Chomsky either. He's not my type. A little old. I'm not ageist or anything, but, you know, that, and I think he's got hardware that I'm not quite ready or willing to handle.
Can I ask you, I like money. How can I work like you and make money?
Yeah, is he harassing you?
No, ma'am. I just gave her I just gave her $10, didn't I? Yeah, the opposite.
$10.
For being a good person.
I work hard every day. I work at
Oh, that's solid, yeah.
Yeah.
What can do for you? Take your cart back.
Right.
But you do know when you leave, now, I'm just going to hypothetically, when you leave your cart out, let's walk across. When you leave your cart out, it can roll down these hills and hit other people's cars, though. You know that.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get out. I just went in that crazy store. I've been working all night.
So screw those other people, huh?
Yeah.
What? That's terrible.
They'll say it to me. They'll say screw me.
But I love you. I gave you $10. See?
Thank you.
Oh, can I
Appreciate
a little hug?
it.
Oh, hug. That's Agent
She
McGraw
straight
at
up gave him
CartNarcs.
a
Thank you.
hug.
What's your first name?
Jasmine.
Thank you, Jasmine. See? Positive reinforcement. Good luck at and enjoy the $10.
Thank you.
See there, Narketeers. Agent McGraw. And
I would have been careful hugging her. She said she had foamy syphilis.
it wasn't syphilis, right?
No syphilis.
Thank you. No
See, now she's just saying no because she doesn't want everybody to know the truth. I think her first reaction was the most honest one.
syphilis. Just tired bones. Not lazy bones, tired bones. See? That's a nice lady, that Jasmine. I think she wanted Dr. McGraw inside her. But beside the point,
I believe he just said, I think she wanted Dr. McGraw inside her. I think that's what he just said. What the fuck? Oh, this dude's a trip, man.
That just to go to show you, Agents Cordell and Agent Sebastian, all you other people who say that only shaming works. Oh no, you can pay people $10 to think about other people, and they will think about other people for money. And even though she said F other people there, but you know, for $10, she'll be a good person, and that's true character according to Agent McGraw. Money makes character. Agent McGraw out. Oh, whoops, keep whittly whoop. That's not where the cards go, but that's okay. I know you probably got a lot going on in your life, and you don't want to just leave it right there, right? Yeah, you're very busy, right? See, no, it's okay. I understand. You only left your card out because you probably just got a bad diagnosis or something bad in your life, and so you didn't think about that. You're very preoccupied. I get it. I'll do it for you because I know that not everybody's always in the best of mind. So that's okay. Totally appreciate that. Now I don't want to pry too much, but was it herpes?
Herpes.
You didn't get herpes, did you?
No.
Okay. I don't want to pry. See, that's the thing. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's in other people's lives. So I'm gonna take that for you. How about that?
I'll tell you one thing. My mother passed away, man.
I'm sorry to hear that. Dr. McGraw, sorry, not Dr. Phil.
Nothing like some lemon flavored oregano to take care of your weed habit.
Agent McGraw. So there you go. See, I don't know. You don't know. We don't know what's going on in people's lives. So we got to be positive about this. We don't shame here. Well, Agent McGraw doesn't shame. All the rest of these dang old CartNarcs shame. What we have is definitely not a lazy bones leaving her.
Sen, do I think Chomsky is a top or bottom? I think Ormy actually nailed it. I think Noam is the creamy center.
Her card out. I'm only going to use positive reinforcement as she runs over something. Would you like $1? Would you take your cart back for $1, ma'am? She's just driving off. That's interesting. It's your cart you left here, and hi, I'm Agent McGraw with the CartNarcs. You left your card out, but I want to give you $1 to take it back. It's positive reinforcement. Where are you going? Oh, that didn't work at all, huh?
Hey, JJ, I just heard Toronto's actually decriminalizing all drugs for personal use. I just saw an article about that. That's fucking based as shit. Looks like I'm going to Toronto.
But I could have sworn but wait, this doesn't make any sense. Just, people don't do what's right when asked nicely? Huh. Hey, I'm Agent McGraw with the CartNarcs. I see you left your cart right there. You probably have a good excuse though, right? Right, like what excuse would you have for leaving your cart out? It's probably a good one, right? Wink, wink.
I just wanted to say, hey man, I see you on Facebook all the time.
Thank you, sir. I'm helping this lady return her cart.
All right.
Thanks. He's a fan of mine, obviously. CartNarcs, yeah, CartNarcs. So, but what I'm not gonna, usually some of these other agents, they shame you. They'll say, oh, you're being a bad person. Not me. I think you got a good excuse for leaving your cart out, right?
Yeah, people work here. They can take their cart.
Well, no, don't use that one because they're not here all the time because they'll leave and they'll just be sitting there and they might blow and hit somebody's car. Try something like my kid's at home starving or something like that.
Yeah, my kid's at home starving.
Oh, see, that's a good one. I believe you now. Not the old. You were too lazy to do it, right?
What's the purpose of you?
Well, the purpose of what we do is we try to make sure the lot's free of carts so that they don't hit people's other cars, block spots, and things like that. This is what he was talking about when he drove by. But I think you had a good reason, and I'm not going to shame you. I'm going to give you how about $2 to take your cart back?
I don't feel like walking.
You don't? Well, no, don't say I don't feel like walking, because that sounds like you're just being lazy. Say,
Are you going to give me a ticket or something?
No, I was going to give you money.
I don't want money.
You don't. Everyone wants a little. What if it was $100? Would you do it then?
Yeah.
That's exactly.
You're talking $3.
But don't say I don't want to.
Don't to be recognized on the job.
I just burst like 4 hemorrhoids. My butt's got blood all over it.
Tell that man to scram, get the fuck out of here.
Wait, who's that? She's telling me to scram? Oh, okay. Well, dang it. I'm trying to use positive reinforcement, but will you take your car back the next time at least? Because I was so positive. Okay, yes. That works in Agent McGraw's world. I'm not Dr. Phil. I'm not pretending to be. I'm just Agent McGraw. She keeps on trying to say that she just doesn't feel like it and she's too lazy and she won't do it for $2 or $3. But that's not what I want to hear. I want to hear my life just imploded and, my butt's got problems. Agent McGraw out. How are you?
So I feel like the Agent McGraw was a good response to Dr. Phil. It totally demonstrates how that positive reinforcement doesn't fucking work, and there's a reason that he does shit the way he does it. I think it's fucking beautiful. I think it's so fucking good.